Breaking news coming in on our global. US President Donald Trump has claimed that negotiations with Iran are progressing positively, but he also at the same time warned that if diplomacy fails, the conflict could return to the battlefield bigger and stronger than ever. In a Truth Social post, Trump also pushed for a historic expansion of the Abraham Accords, urging key Muslim nations, including Saudi Arabia, Qatar and Turkey, to join the agreement alongside a possible Iran deal. And joining us live in the broadcast is West Asia expert, Group Captain RS Mehta on the broadcast. Very good evening to you, sir. And Group Captain Mehta, how do you see the latest development coming in? While there is hope, even the global oil prices are down, but how do you interpret as the latest statement that has come in from Donald Trump? He also has urged for linking the Abraham Accords.
Very interesting. Thank you, Rakshita, for inviting me for this show. This war, the blockade, the ceasefire, and now the negotiation cannot be understood without understanding the reasons why America went into this war in the first place. There were precisely four objectives of this war. One was stopping Iran from going nuclear. Second was dismantling its missile arsenal, by which it was threatening the Gulf states, and asking Iran to stop arming and financing the terror groups like Hamas, Hezbollah, Houthis, and other Shia militias in Iraq and Syria. And the fourth was, of course, keeping the Hormuz free for international traffic. What America has achieved till now on all these four primary objectives is what is of crucial importance. Now, many have talked about regime change. Regime change was desirable, but it was not the primary goal. The idea was to degrade Iran. And then Israel was in this war because Iran, with all the above factors that I have just now mentioned, was posing an existential threat to its existence. And Iran had to be stopped. Now, let's see what this war has achieved till now. Iran is completely devastated economically and militarily. Its nuclear facility destroyed, pushed behind decades. Missile power degraded, but still large quantity remains intact, which is a cause of our worry for the US. Hormuz remain closed, though the proxies, Iranian proxies, Hezbollah, Houthis, and Hamas has been completely disseminated. But the Hormuz blockage continues. That's the problem. The last one is the actual blackmailing chip of the IRGC, by which it appears to be in some kind of position of strength in these negotiations. This Iran is achieving not through any conventional military strength. It is left with none, as you know, but by using its geography and asymmetric war strategy. Now, it is not that America cannot break this blockade through military means. But considering the nature of this asymmetric strategy of Iran, such a venture can prove very expensive for America. And Trump is not really, at this point of time, at least, he has no appetite left to take that kind of risks of heavy attrition on his side. So there are two important things that is going on. The most important factor at the moment is time. And this time factor is playing hell on both sides. The every day of delay in not opening the Hormuz is costing $500 million state revenue to Iran IRGC. But on the American side, though it is not losing anything by this blockade, because America is a net crude oil exporter. It doesn't need the oil or Hormuz. But the problem is the domestic pressure under which Trump is operating at the moment. And there is a lot of pressure domestically in America who are against this war. And in November, there is going to be a midterm election. And this war being very unpopular in America, Trump wants to wind it up fast enough. Now, the interesting part is that if Trump closes this conflict without achieving the four objectives that I have mentioned above, it will be treated as Trump's capitulation and defeat. So it is a catch-20 situation. Though America can sort this problem militarily, but it is not willing to do it. Time is not in its favor. And therefore, Trump is trying to also delay the thing to put more pain on Iran to come around to the table. So this is the kind of thing that is going on. And Iran is it is not a normal state. It is a revolutionary jihadi theological state with a national objective of exporting Shia revolutionary ideology and domination of the Middle Eastern region. So it has got a very different orientation. It is not a normal state which is confined within its border, wants to live peacefully, prosper, and look after its people. No, it wants to export revolution. It is a revisionist power. It wants to destroy Israel and wants to throw America out of Middle East. Now, these are the objectives with which the Islamic regime in Iran is operating with this mindset, and they are so jihadi that though they have lost almost everything, but they are not ready to give up. And such enemy adversary is very difficult to look in terms of defeat and win. They are defeated, but they will not accept it. And this is the irony of the situation, I think. And that's why Trump is saying, negotiator, no, go slow till the time you achieve some tangible objectives, the 4 objectives I put up just now.
Right. Group Captain Mehta, many thanks for joining us with your thoughts on that very elaborate insight and putting it there, or putting it out for our viewers. Thank you so much, Group Captain Mehta, joining us on Republic Global.